Welcome back to art class today. This is going to be our last day of travel for a little while, so you're probably getting tired by now. We'll take a break from this and move on to something else, but not without going to a very special place today in Russia. So grab your pencil, grab your paper, and your passport and your suitcase, and let's go to Russia today.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the beautiful, strikingly colorful and unusual St. Basil's Cathedral. Very, very interesting architecture located in Moscow, Russia. Here's a little simple illustration of it. Thought you would enjoy. So I'm just going to tell you a few things while I flip through the pictures. I was not familiar with this at all, and now I'm completely fascinated by it. You can see someone took that idea and illustrated it and added their own little fun, whimsical touches to it. And kind of that's what I want us to do today, because drawing the actual cathedral is pretty tough. And we have all age groups watching the video, so I don't want to make it too hard today. So I really just want you to have fun and take note of the interesting use of architecture located on this building, and maybe this will inspire you to create your own buildings with these shapes. Here's another fun version of it. All right, so this building is known for being shaped like a flame inside of a bonfire. They say it touches the sky. Very, very unique in its design. Supposedly, there's not another building like it. It was formerly a church, and believe it or not, it was built in 1500. Just let that soak in for a while. That's been a minute. It's a symbol of Russia, and it is the city's tallest building. Originally a church, and what I read that there were multiple churches inside the building at one time. Oh yeah, I kept that just for me. This has nothing to do with what the lesson is today, but I like this drawing. There's something similar about it. And then I kept this to show us, take a closer look at these tops of the buildings. People call them onion domes. And so they say they're a teardrop shape. Now what it reminded me of was kind of like a Hershey kiss. So I thought I'm going to use that. All right, and then the final picture I have for you. Is that just not stunning? Love the colors here. We kept our design way, way simple. You can see this is pretty intricate here. All right, so if you go see this today, this is located in Moscow, Russia, in the Red Square. And it is a museum today. So I hope you found this as interesting as I did, and that it just is a starting point for some other artwork that you might make in this design. All right, let's get your pencil and your paper and let's draw this. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this beautiful building. We're going to start in the top section of our paper, just kind of in the middle, and I want to make two diagonal lines, almost like we were going to make a triangle, and then I want us to stop. Just about 2.5 inches or so, just guess. This does not have to be perfect, okay? Then I want us to make a little rectangle at the top of the building, and I'm going to draw in 2 horizontal lines. And then we're going to make our first little small onion shape, or Hershey kiss shape, like Mrs. Ham thinks about it, because I like candy. All right, little soft, little teardrop shape on top. All right, so I want you to get down at the bottom of your 2 diagonal lines, and let's go up and make some ocean waves. We're going to do that 2 times, making a contour line around the first line, just like this. Then I want you to come down just a tiny bit on the left and the right. We'll stop right there for just a minute and go ahead and insert our next onion tower, or Hershey kiss. So come to the left of this line. I want you to scoot down just a little bit, leaving a little space right there. We're going to overlap. Okay, so something like this. I got that a little too swirly. I'm just going to erase. So this is definitely a good time to practice drawing light, not to put in all of your muscle work on this drawing. Just draw lightly, because you probably are going to need to erase sometimes to get it more like you want it. All right, and so I pulled down into a long rectangle right there. It's a really tall building. All right, let's keep moving over to the left, and we're going to overlap again. Okay, overlap means I'm going to cross that line that I just drew. I'm going to make another little Hershey Kiss tower. And I went ahead and erased out the tower from before out of that line because I don't need it. This one's on top of that. And go ahead and pull straight down. I only had to do one line in this drawing because I got them close together. The first time I did it, I accidentally left some space. But in the real cathedral, it looks like they all overlap one another. All right, and so while we're on this left-hand side tower, go ahead and make 2 horizontal lines under your onion tower. And then while we're here, we're going to make a small onion tower that's going to overlap this one. So another small teardrop or Hershey Kiss design, and pull straight down, rectangles. This time let's put 2 horizontal lines in the middle, like that. All right, we'll go ahead and move back over to this tower. I'm going to give it a horizontal line. Then I'm going to leave a little bit of space, come down and make 2 more horizontal lines. I'm just adding some interest to the building. Then 3 straight vertical lines there. All right, and next time we're gonna come down, or this time we're gonna make rainbow lines. I'm gonna try to fit about 3, and then I want you to repeat the shape, making another contour line. Then let's close that with 2 more horizontal lines like this. Leave a space because we're going to put in some really neat Christmas tree patterns or triangles. Let's make it a box. So 2 more horizontal lines. And now we're ready to get on the edge of that tower, and we're going to go up and down, up, down, up, down, and you have a Christmas tree shape. These are all creating very, very neat places to color in this, and you do not have to color yours like the real cathedral, or I didn't. I think use all your favorite colors on this and make it as colorful as you want to. All right, let's move over to the right-hand side of the tower and make another larger teardrop shape. Now I had a little bit of overlap there, so I'm just going to erase out that line. And if you're drawing lightly, that won't be hard for you at all. All right, I'm going to leave that there for just a minute because this is the main tower and I want it to overlap the next tower a little bit. So let's go back where we have the ocean lines, the waves, and I want to scoot down. Let's just pull this, get under this onion tower and go ahead and make our rectangle line down for that tower. All right, and leave some space under the ocean waves. And let's go ahead and make 2 horizontal lines. There is another small tower in front of this one. So now that you have those lines in place, just scoot down. This is a smaller one. And erase out the line part that you don't need. Come straight down to 2 rectangles. All right, I'm going to go ahead and create the design inside of this tower. Again, I just repeated the rainbow line. First time I had enough room for 3 times, but I can tell now I don't, so I'm just going to have 2. That may or may not happen to you. If you have more space, you can keep layering in with those. You can make them smaller than me. Yours definitely does not have to come out like the real cathedral. This is just an inspiration, and it does not have to look just like mine. All right, I'm going to go over to my right tower that's hanging out there, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull straight down and close that tower off. All right, let's complete the inside of this middle small tower here with 2 horizontal lines. I'm going to put a little space between the onion top and the lines, and then scoot down a little bit more, 2 more horizontal lines, and let's repeat the Christmas tree pattern, but see if this time you can do that skinnier. Make a skinnier Christmas tree design. All right, and we're going to leave like that. And while we are right here, let's go ahead and draw 2 horizontal lines over just to create some separation on the tower. All right, and on the right tower, let's move over and make a horizontal line here and here. And this time, let's do big Christmas trees. Up and down and up, down, and I think I can fit in 3, but just fit in whatever you can. All right, and so far we're coming with a really interesting design, but it's okay if yours is a little bit different. Let's go back to the top middle tower here, and we're going to make some lines that are slightly diagonal to the left, one in the middle, and then I want you to pull them back down to the right. Okay, so it's just kind of making the contour shape of that dome. Now, I've saved the best part to last, and that's when you add the stripes to the onion tops. And these are so fun. So I want you to get in the middle of your Hershey Kiss or your onion top, and you're going to curve like an S. It's a very flat S, but it is an S shape. Come back, scoot out a little bit, curve around. Okay, and you're going to complete the towers with these curves like this. You can change the curve a little bit of each one. So in this one, I have less of an S shape. Come down, curve line, curve line. Keep going. Let's get this middle guy. And I left my top one solid. I think that is more like the real building, but you could stripe it if you want to. All right. And so you should have something similar to this, or maybe you put your own spin on things and you have something even more creative. I can't imagine that so long ago there was someone with an imagination and just the materials and supplies that must have took to create this. It's just absolutely fascinating. If you want to read more about it or look it up, it's called St. Basil's Cathedral, located in Russia. All right, thank you guys for joining me again today. I wish you all a very good weekend, and I will see you back next week. We're going to change the theme. I kind of like to work in themes. I thought we would give food a try. I have some fun ideas for you. So I look forward to seeing you again. Post your work, send me your work, whatever. I love to see it. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.